right. Good night, everyone. Good night, good night, good night. Good night, and hello to all of you that will be watching tonight. That's gonna jump in. I'm gonna see who is on. In a second, I'll get into the chat, but I would like to welcome everyone to my channel. Welcome to Inspirational Connection TV, where we connect, we share, we talk about everything that inspires, that motivates, and that uplifts as well. And tonight's topic is getting back to basics. So back to the basics. I hope you guys can hear me, please put a number 1. I always need to do that first, right? Put a number 1 up, guys, if you guys can hear me when you pop in. Making sure that I am loud and clear. Making sure that I am loud and clear. I need to actually change this. Let me clear this off of there. Make sure that I'm loud and clear when, and you guys can hear me good, okay? So if you don't know who I am and we've never met before, you guys know I'm Samantha, right? I'm Samantha. And something happened. Okay. So please, when you guys come in, I added a poll. So I would love for you guys to just hit that like button when you come in. Make sure you say that you hit it. And hopefully tonight will be a fun night. I want tonight to be a fun night, okay? And of course, I am thankful for everyone that subscribed already to my channel. So you guys know you guys get confetti as always. So we'll do some confetti and we will do some applause as well. So confetti for all of you and applause as well. And thank you guys all for coming. So let me just check the chat and see who's in, and then we can get started with our affirmation. Okay, so let's see who was in here for Ashley. Consistent Ash is in the house. Hey Ash, nice to see ya. Hey CJ, nice to see you in the house, CJ. Glad to have you here. Siri is talking in my ears. Let me get this out of my ears because I'm not talking to Siri. I'm not talking to Siri. And Siri is talking to me. Nice to see you, CJ. My day's been okay. My day, I had an eventful day. Did a lot today. Making some progress. I'm doing a lot of changes. So I had some things that I worked on today, so definitely making changes here and there, CJ. Good, you can hear me good? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. You can use a computer. We can jump on a computer, baby girl. Okay. So Haley's getting ready to come in, guys. So make sure to say hello to Haley. All right. So it's nice to see you too, CJ. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you in the house as well. I'm glad that you are here. So glad that you guys are here. So as we start, because I'm not going to keep you guys too long tonight, I'm working on some different things. So you guys are going to be seeing some new things coming up soon, starting next month. But we'll go right on ahead and start with some affirmations. You guys know, of course, affirmations is something that I do all the time on this channel, right? And affirmations are so positive, and I love doing them. It's what allows me to continue sometimes, give me with this and friends, right, that support me. But affirmations is my go-to, just to tell yourself that you are something, you're creative, or you know, any one of those words, especially whatever you're feeling at that moment, you say that word. Like if you're feeling you're doubting yourself, then you would say something that I'm an overcomer, right? You will say something like that. You're feeling like right now my mind is all over the place with content. I'm trying to put content together for you guys, and I need to tell myself that I'm creative, that I can create contents that my audience will love, right? Which one? It's this one. So definitely it's this one here. Let me show you and go to another thing right quick, guys. It's this one right here. See, Once you go on there, it's going to be right here. Okay. Good. You definitely want to do that and do it often enough, right, to be able to continue throughout your day. So enough of that spill. So let's just go ahead and pull out. And Ash, CJ's in the house. Drop a number in the chat so I can know how many affirmations I'll do tonight. Pick a number from 1 to 10 to let me know how much to do tonight, and then we'll go ahead and redo that, and we'll move on to the content. Getting back to basics. So let's see who got first number. CJ, be right back. Okay. Thanks, CJ. CJ, I forgot to put you on. Oh my God, I did forget. I will not forget tonight. I should have put you on as a moderator. I totally forgot. Hi, Haley. Hi, Haley. Everybody say hi to Haley. Haha, I love the pull for the chat. Thanks. Thank you. All right, we're going to go with 3. 3 tonight. We're going to do 3. Blind guy, his wife, their life says 3 affirmations tonight. So we're going to go in and we're going to pull out 3 affirmations. Oh, Ashley said 3 too. See there? So 3 is it. 3 is the number for the night. So let's go ahead and pull out 3 of them. And we're going to do 3 affirmations tonight. Okay. And I'm going to pull them out and then we'll go ahead and get started. So the first one is, I am of worth. I am of worth. So you tell yourself that you are of worth when you feel, earlier today, I felt a little discouraged, like I'm not able to do it. I'm not worthy enough to do the things that I want to do. I don't have that knowledge and understanding. But if I tell myself that I am of worth, right, I will be able to put those negative thoughts away. I will be able to stay positive. I'll be able to have be encouraged as well and have confidence if I keep telling myself that I am of worth. Samantha, I am of worth. So anybody's in the chat, Ashley, I am of worth. Laquita, I am of worth. Corey, I am of worth. It doesn't matter what the circumstances are, you continue to tell yourself that, and that is, you will stay positive, okay? And you'll be able to get through your days, right? Okay, the second one is, I am genuine. I am genuine. I am genuine. That's the second one. And the third one is, I am remarkable. I am remarkable. So those are our 3 affirmations for the night. And it is, I am remarkable, I am genuine, and I am of worth. And I say it all the time. And I think maybe I'm too repetitive. I don't know, sound like a broken radio or something. But affirmations are good, guys. When we say them, when we speak them with power and we command them throughout our day, that is what you're going to, that's what your mind is going to take you to. If you keep telling yourself that you're successful, right, that you're going to own that business, and you tell yourself that you write it on your vision board, and we may talk a little bit about that later in the content, but you write that on your vision board and you continue to repeat that over and over. You see yourself owning a business or flying a jet, you write that down and you repeat it over and over. And that's how you build your confidence. That is how you build your, you would encourage yourself to continue, because a lot of times we get burnt out as YouTube content creators. We get burnt out all the time. I do. I'm at the burnout stage right now, and that's why I'm going back to the drawing board, right? To get it together. So you use these positive words of affirmation and you tell yourself that you are of worth and you can do anything that you put your mind to, that you put your heart to, you can do anything, okay? So those are the affirmations for tonight. And I'll jump back to the chat. Let's see. Leslie is in the house. Now, Leslie's new. So if you're first time here, you get confetti. You get confetti. So everybody, please say hi to Leslie. Please say hello to Leslie. She's in the Just Create More group. Thanks for stopping in, Leslie, tonight. And Haley says, hi, everyone. I don't know how to spell that. It's okay, baby. It's okay. We'll work on that. And Corey and Laquita saying hi. Okay, worthy, genuine, and remarkable. I am. That's it. That is it. And you repeat that over and over again. And I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what you could be feeling down. Once you start there, once you start doing that, you will see the difference. You will see the difference. Okay. Indeed I am. Good. Leslie says, the more we repeat them, the more we can call on these ideas when we need them the most. That is the truth. That is the truth. The more you repeat them, the more you say them over and over again, that is what makes them sit in your brain and stay in your brain. So you can focus on other things, right? Instead of worrying about stuff, that anxiety that always creeps up every now and then, the doubt that always creeps up every now and then, those things stops us from moving forward. Those things stops us from being able to do the things that we love because we're worried. But use affirmation, use positive words, and continue to do them every day over and over again. Eventually you won't even have to say them because you're just going to act in that manner. You're just going to be doing the things that you want to do because you have told yourself these positive words over and over again. Hey, Amanda. Amanda is in the house, so she gets confetti. Thanks for stopping in, Amanda, and checking out the stream. It's so good to see you tonight. So good to see you tonight. So thanks for coming in, and you get confetti. Let's see. You're welcome, Leslie. Thanks for the confetti and a warm welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Ash is saying welcome as well. So thank you guys all. So affirmations are positive ways to encourage yourself, build your confidence, and you want to use them daily to be able to continue in whatever era of your life that you are in, okay? They work. They really do work. So you guys know we're getting ready to go into the content. But before I do, today is the 21st. When is the 30th? I think we got one more day, right? Where's my calendar? We have one more day, guys. We have one more week. Let's go jump into the calendar right quick. Let me see something. Yeah, because we do have Thursday, and then next week, Tuesday, I'll be pulling the winner for the hashtag. I am looking for a hashtag for my channel. So far, we've got 7, I believe. We got I am Samantha, Inspirational Connect, Inspired by Inspirational Connection TV, IMCTV, MICTV, Let's Get Live Inspiration, ICTV, and those are the ones that I have so far. So what I'm doing, I'm looking for a hashtag that'll be branded on all my products, and I'm asking for you guys to give me your input, drop it in the comment section below, and let me know that's your hashtag that you want to put into the drawing on Tuesday next week, I believe. Whenever the 30th is, I don't know. On the 30th of September, I'm going to be doing a drawing and see which one we choose. And I'm going to do it live. So whoever is the winner is going to get a gift that I will be sending out to you guys, wherever you guys are. It's a gift that anybody can get no matter what part of the world they're in, okay? So please drop your hashtags in the chat, and definitely come back on the 30th for when I will be doing the live drawing of that, okay? So straight into the content. The title says back to basics. So I've been doing YouTube for 8 months or 8 months, something like that now. And I started out, hold on, Leslie, I saw that. Inspiration Nation. I like that. Leslie, that is going in there. I like that. That is nice. Inspiration Nation. Yes, it's going in. Definitely will add that in there to it, okay? So we'll make a note of that. Okay, so I've been doing YouTube for about 8 months. I started out not knowing anything about YouTube. YouTube was not something that I knew anything about. I didn't know how the platform worked. I just knew that people put videos up there. So I had little knowledge of the actual setup of YouTube, but I knew what I wanted to do. I had an idea of what I would do if I knew the platform. So I proceeded to write stuff, put stuff, do videos. You don't want to watch the beginning of my videos because the first ones, they are terrible. I tell you, they are so terrible, but I did it anyways because I wanted to learn and understand how YouTube works. So I started out and I got to a place where now I need to, after understanding everything how YouTube works, I'm at the place now where I need to stop, breathe, and reconstruct everything because I literally got stuck. I literally got stuck in this journey, figuring out where I need to go, what I need to do, what am I doing, how am I doing it, who am I doing it for. I need to now put that all together and come up with ways to do it. So everyone know my streams are always inspirational. So as I inspire you, as I encourage you, as I motivate you, I'm going to be motivating myself tonight. So the question is, are you stuck in your journey and don't know what to do? Are you stuck in your journey? Are you stuck where you are? It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a YouTube channel. It could be your life. It could be a job, a school, a decision that you have to make. Are you stuck? Are you at any point in your life where you feel like you are at a place where you don't know what direction to go and you're at a crossroad? It may be a decision that you have to make and you don't know how to make it or what you're going to do to get through that situation. Okay. And I find myself there. So I figured why not encourage you guys and encourage myself as well. I did a few research. Let's drop this comment in. Ash says, all of our starter videos are our worst. Laugh out loud. Have you seen my first video compared to now? Yeah, I to be honest with you, I mean, look at yours and tell you that yours is just fine, right? It's nothing's wrong with your video, Ashley. That's what I may say because I'm the one that's looking at it, right? And you may feel like, no, Sam, it's terrible. So I totally agree with that. Okay, mine was bad, but I think, you know, everybody will say the same thing. So the progress, and that's why it's good to start somewhere so you will see your progress, because my progress from when I started to now is so much better. It's so much better. Did I say I love confetti tonight? I say that every time I see confetti. That's it. That's it. Thanks for coming back, CJ. Thanks for coming back. So the only way you can move forward, is to remember where you started and your fundamental principles. So the only way you're able to start when you get to that place where you're stuck, in order for you to move to the next position, to be unstuck, is to remember where you started, why you started, and go back to the basics, right? Go back to the fundamentals in order for you to be able to move forward. Sometimes in life you hit, sometimes when life hits you hard, you know, you have to check yourself and think carefully about what it is that you did differently. And a lot of times we are so focused on the journey, the end destination, that we forget that we're on a journey, and you still have to take in consideration what you're doing now. Because you know you have in the back of your head, I am going to get there. I am going to get that job. I'm going to get that degree. I'm going to be a doctor, a lawyer, whatever it is that you want to do, you're there and you're just focused on that, but you forget that you got to still take care of now, right? Because now something's going to happen that may want to distract you and then deviate from that. So you have to focus as you're going through your journey that you're going to be stuff coming, hitting you from different sides, different angles. But we always got to remember to just stop, think carefully, and put things into place. Okay. And one thing that I had to go back to for myself is to remember that the foundation started with the creator, right? It started with God. God created everything. And in order for me to put myself in a position where I am able to make the right step in order to reach my goal, I have to go back and say, well, God, we talked about this. This was something that I shared with you, and it was something that you gave me the okay, I would say. You told me what to do. So now I am at a place where I feel like I am lost in the middle, or I don't know if I should go left or right, up. I don't know where to go. So what do I do? So you go back there and you evaluate your reasons, you evaluate your purpose, you evaluate whatever. And this is not just about me being here on YouTube. It's about my life. It's about what I'm doing. It's about how I'm doing it. It's about where I'm going. What do I see for me? What do I see for my family, my children? And I don't want to do something and don't have the right foundation. I don't want to make decisions and get into things that affects my family. So I have to make sure that the foundation that I'm on is the right foundation. Because if you think about building a house, right? And you just put, the Bible talks about it. The man built his house on the sand and the man built it on the rocks. Which one lasted? So go back to the foundation. Make sure your foundation is stable. Make sure it's strong. Make sure you have what you need to withstand the storms that will come, right? You have things. So going back to the basics and making sure your foundation is set, you will have no problem to move forward. Ash says, YouTube wise, no, I don't feel stuck. Few things within my personal life. Yep, totally. And it's true. Everybody's going to be at a different place. And I'm glad you said that, Ashley, because I need to figure out who my audience really is. And it's not for everybody. It's for people that are in certain part in their life, their personal life, that need to get that push, that motivation to get through that stuck area, right? What do you need to do? How do you get over that? And I'm glad you pointed that out, because that gives me an idea of what I can do to meet you at where you are in your life, knowing that that is where you're stuck. Hello, Wayne. Wayne is in the house. Everybody say hi to Wayne. Wayne is in the house. Thanks for stopping by, Wayne. Glad to see you. No problem, Ash. So you go back to the foundation. You make sure that that foundation is strong. A lot of people create vision boards, and you draw up a plan, and you have ideas and direct in your direction of where you want to go and the things that you want to do. And that is something that I encourage everyone. It doesn't matter if it's in whatever life you're in, whatever area you are in your life, whatever entrepreneurship you're doing, create a vision board, create your plan, make something, because there are going to be times when you have to revisit that. You have to go back to that plan, that idea, and say, did I miss something? Did I write something down that I strayed away from? Did I go in a different direction than where I'm supposed to go? Did I say I wanted to go to school for this and I kind of changed my mind? What did I do wrong? So you want to always go back to that foundation, the plate that you laid out with the information that you needed to you put down in front of you to say, this is where I want to go, right? So vision boards are always good to do. So if you ever feel stuck in your life and you know that you're missing something, go back to the vision board. Don't put it together and then say you got a mental picture of it and you know what you're doing and then you're done. Go back and make sure that you have all the vital information that you need. Oh, on my end, we've been talking a lot about self-compassion, that to show compassion to others. Is that all you said? That show compassion to others. We have to show compassion to ourselves, give us a place to work from. And that is so true, Leslie. Sometimes we're so hard on ourselves. We are so hard on ourselves, and we feel like we're not doing what we're supposed to do. And I think with me, I come on here every Tuesdays and Thursdays and I put something out and sometimes I leave and I feel like, hey, I didn't do anything right? I didn't do it right. And I'm beating up myself, right? I'm beating up myself. I'm not taking into consideration that I need to be compassionate too, Samantha. You're doing a good job. You're doing something right. You're trying, you're doing what you can. You're learning, you're going into different meetings and groups and trying to get ideas and figure this thing out. And that's so true. And one day, I think I may have you on and we can do a collaboration or something, Leslie, and get into that, get into talking about how we're supposed to take the time to show compassion to ourselves, Okay. I've never made a vision board before. Sounds like maybe now is the time. Vision boards are good. We need to have a visual of what you're looking for. What does 5 years look to you in your YouTube channel journey? What does it look like? What do you want to accomplish? Because when we don't have that, we are going to get to a place where we don't know where to go. We're going to get to, something is going to happen. And I noticed with me and YouTube, it's a lot. It's a lot that you can do on YouTube. So you have to have a plan. You have to have a direction. So check out the vision board and see, and put it into place. And maybe you can do, I know a lot of people have vision parties and things like that, but something to just put a plan in place or ideas in place or what it is that you want to do in place. And when you do that, then you're able to follow that. And if you need to, sometimes go back to it, go right back to when the first word that you wrote down, you want to start a YouTube channel. What was the first thing you wrote down? Why was, and that's something I thought about today. When I started this channel, what was my first thought for the channel? Was to inspire people. And I can never lose that. I can never lose sight of that. I have to always have that in the back of my head. I want to inspire and I want to motivate people. So that is something that will always be, I have to go back to that each time. When I get stuck and I feel like, what am I doing? Why did you start this channel, Sam? Why did you want to be a YouTuber, Sam? Why do you want to be a content creator? You want to inspire. So definitely think about it, Leslie, and check that out. Hey. Heather is in the house. Hey, Heather. Long time no see. I'm here. Nice to see you. Ash is saying hello. I was driving, but listen, no problem. Thanks for, just listen. Don't do anything else. Please just drive and listen. Thanks. Definitely. We'll definitely be doing that, Leslie. Definitely. We are going to connect and do that. What exactly is it that you're spectating about? Please share, CJ. Please let me know. Okay, Blind Guy, his wife, Dear Life says, YouTube is like a gateway to success. You can add to it your vision board in so many ways. And that is so true. And that is why vision boards are very important, because there's so much growth in YouTube. There's so many different areas and ventures and places that you can go in YouTube. And having a good foundation set, it can take you anywhere. But we have to first, and with me, myself, I have to make sure that I have that in place, because there's so many different directions I can go. And I'm not trying to get lost. I don't want to get lost and, and not knowing where I'm going. So having that vision board, Leslie, is definitely something good to have for whatever it is you're doing in your life that you need to put into place or put a plan for. Okay. So when you feel stuck on anything, you're going back to the manual. Go back to the manual. Like in a job, you learn like I'm a medical coder, so we have this big book that's called the Bible. They call it the Bible, right? And we did training on it for like, I think maybe 3 months or something like that. And after we're done training, it's so big, we don't carry it around anymore. We just set it to the side. But there's sometimes we got to go back to that manual because we forgot something or something we missed, or we got an audit and we didn't pass something. We're like, but I thought I remember, but you got to go back to the manual. So you go back to the manual, you go back to the drawing board whenever you feel stuck, and then you'll be able to get the answer to what you missed, or understand something again. Maybe you need to read it over twice, and then you'll also be able to find your purpose of where you are going in whatever journey you're on. Okay, going back to basics also strengthens your foundation. It strengthens it. You may need to add some more bricks to the house, put some more nails somewhere, right? You may need to do some more research, right? Your foundation needs to be standing still, so you may have to put some cushion somewhere. And that's in general, that's in life, right? There's so many ways I can take this, and I can, try to make it as plain as I can, but foundations are there for a reason. And if we don't have a good foundation, a solid foundation, then what are we doing? What exactly are we doing? So remembering those basics, remember those fundamentals, it strengthens it. It'll give it cushion. Norhafash Hamid. If I'm pronouncing his name right, I think I am, but Norhafash Hamid says trials or little tests contain lessons to be learned. Okay, so when trials and tests come in your life, which it's gonna come, right? And that's why we put all these things in place. We must ensure that we see the lessons that we're learning, and we move forward to becoming better, right? We also have to accept that where we went wrong, and that's when we go back. to the basic to be able to move forward. Because if we don't know that we did something wrong, if we keep going like, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we didn't miss anything, we're good, everything is great, then you're not going to move forward. You're going to be going around in a little circle. Okay, you're going to go around like the Israelites. They went around and round and round and round and round. They did not go back and say, Lord, what did we do wrong for us to be going around in this wilderness for this many 40? What did we do wrong to be going around in circles like this for this long? Because we did not realize that. Listen, check yourself, Samantha. We did something wrong. We missed something that we wrote down. We missed a little part of the foundation that we had established, and we need to go back and we need to fix that. And if we stop, you want to get somewhere in 5 years and you made your steps, right? But you keep skipping 3. You're going to be here for 10, 15 years. So you have to go back and put it all together and get what you need from the foundation that you have set. That wasn't me laughing a lot. If I was driving, I wouldn't be on the stream, haha. Well, we can listen to it, so that's good. Just don't text anything. It's like a manual for yourself. I've never heard it framed like that before. Of course, you think about it. I think it's good to have some type of plan or something put together, so you know where you're going and why you're going where you're going, and why do you even want to go where you're going. What's your purpose, right? You want to have that always put together. I love that, the manual analogy. I like that, Heather. I like that. Yes, you got to do that. You got to have that. Okay. A thought that came to me today when I was talking to one of my friends. You know, a lot of times when we have problems in life, like we get to adulthood, right? And we have problems. We go and we see a shrink or a therapist or a psychiatrist or something. We go and we sit and we try to figure out what's going on. What is wrong? Something is wrong with me. I'm not coping at work. I'm having problems at home. I'm doing this. I can't focus. What is wrong? And typically, most of the time, 99% of the time, what happens is that they go back, they ask us to sit down. You watch movies with this, right? I've never gone to a therapist, but I've seen a lot of movies, so I have, a little bit of something, right? I can talk about it. But they normally sit you down and they ask you to close your eyes and tell me what happened when you were 10, or where did you live when you were 6. And you start thinking, and then things start coming out, and they're making notes and they're writing things down, and they're able to use that. And what did they do? They went back to when you were a kid, because you're now 35, 40 years old and you're dealing with this issue, and you have no idea where this thing came from. You have no idea why this issue is now present in your life. And when you go and you see the psychiatrist, they're saying, okay, well, let's talk. What happened when you were 5? Could you remember how your house looked? Could you remember? And they ask these weird questions that sometimes I'm like, what? And then they are able to connect and said, okay, in the beginning, this part happened, or this situation happened, or something, and it was not rectified. Either it was you, your parents, somebody did not rectify this issue. So now you're now at a crossroad. You're not at a block where you're not able to move forward in your life, because something was not connected. Wherever the problem was originated from, something was not connected. And now you're seeing this problem. That's why it's good to always remember the foundation and going back to your manual, that manual analogy, going back to it and making sure that everything is in place. Every now and then, glance back at that. Take a time and go back and look at your manual. Yes, retracing your steps to improve. Definitely. You have to. I think it's such importance to be able to do that. And you do that when you have a plan in place, when you have a good foundation. We will not pay no attention to the bald man CJ that's in the chat right now. We're just going to act like he's not here. We're just going to act like CJ is not in the house, guys. Act like CJ is not in the house. Yeah, cedar is always nice. E is always nice. So that is what, and that is something I thought about today. I was like, well, wait a minute. Whenever people have problems in their life or whatever it is, struggles, issues, whatever, they go to a therapist and they always take them back to when they were a childhood, when the problem originated. And that's not to say, you know, that, okay, that's what caused where they, but it's how they will find out what went wrong for their present time. They had to go right back to the origination of this situation, or even if the therapist can't figure it out, because a lot of times I think people are in problems or in struggle or having struggle and they don't know they don't know why. They don't know why. They don't know what happened. They don't know how, when, or nothing happened, and they need to find out. So the best thing for them to do is to talk about everything. So a plan, in your life now, having a plan in place, having some type of foundation down, having some type of vision board, having something like that, putting everything down of what you're doing, will help you to be able to move forward and get through whenever something hits you hard and you get sidetracked or you get turned to a different direction. Okay, so I have a few people in the chat and I wanted to ask 2 questions, okay? Because everybody may not be where I'm at now. So how do you keep your vision intact? How do you keep your vision intact? So you guys can drop that in the chat. How do you keep your vision intact? Your vision that you have for your life, the vision that you have for your YouTube channel, the vision that you have for, you know, your whatever it is that you're doing in life. How do you keep that intact? What is it that you do? You can share that in the chat and I'll just talk about a little bit about what I do for mine, and then I'll read some of your comments when you guys pop them in. And please guys, don't forget to hit that like button as well when you jump in the stream. We can, I did add a poll today, figured out how to do that. So I dropped that in there. So please hit that like button. So how do you keep your vision intact? So what I do and what I've been doing since I've been having some little turnaround, I go back to what was in my heart to begin with. Go back to what was in my heart, what put me to this, to right now I'm talking about YouTube because in my life I think it's going in a direction that's where I want it to go. I don't think I have problems over there, but YouTube is kicking my butt, right? So I go back to what was in my heart when I started the channel. What was in my heart? Why do I want to do what I want to do? And I did, the only thing I knew how to do best was to encourage myself, motivate myself. And I do that by using these affirmations that I'm doing. You guys, there's a scripture in the Bible that says when David had so many people, he had people all over, he had friends, family, everything. He has so much, but nobody was able to motivate him, to encourage him to do anything. And he did that himself. The scripture says, I encourage myself. And that is what I do to keep my vision intact, is to try to encourage myself using these daily words of affirmations, taking my own advice by reading them, repeating them repeatedly over and over again, and encouraging myself to be able to say, well, I'm not going to give up on YouTube because my vision is clear and it's what's in my heart, and I'm going to encourage myself. So that is what I do to keep my vision intact. So did anybody drop an answer? Okay, so CJ, you bought a webcam. Great. So I can have you on, CJ. Say yes. You have your webcam. That means you're ready to come on. Ashley's invited tomorrow night, so maybe you'll be there as well. Okay. So soon everyone will see this ball, man. Yes, definitely. And Ashley's looking forward to it too. So if you're ready tomorrow night, you can come join in Ash's stream. Definitely would love to see you. Okay, so Leslie said, I try to differentiate between what's urgent and what's important so I can stay focused on I gotta fix that, on the important. And that is good. That is good, Leslie. That's a good way to do it as well, because a lot of times there's so many pieces, right, that we can focus on. And my husband is big on this. He's big on priority. Anytime I ask him to do something, it's like, what's priority, baby? Do you need that right now? Do I have to fix that right now? Because that's not priority, right? So you focus on the urgent things, the things that's more important, and focus on that. And that is a good way as well to be able to keep that vision alive, keep what you're doing alive, is by focusing on what's most important. What is most important? CJ says, my vision, I'm thinking of starting something new. Okay, so when you start, CJ, put a plan in place. Make sure you have a plan in place. Make sure you have a good foundation of why that plan is in place, what the plan is, and everything that you plan on doing, and then what you see the outcome of that. So you want to have a strategic plan, okay? Time frame, give yourself a time frame. How you're going to execute that plan, and how you're going to test to see that you have executed that plan. So create that plan and work towards that. When you because starting something new, it's always good to start something new. I will be there on Ashley streams. Okay, great. So we will definitely see you tomorrow night. We are one of her mods. Yes, we are. So we will be there tomorrow night as well. Hello, Kim. Good evening, Samantha. Hey, everyone. Hi, Kim. Thanks for stopping by tonight. We were talking about back to the basics and what to do when you feel stuck, when you get to a place in your life, whatever it is, not based on YouTube, just in general, and you feel like you are stuck and you don't know what direction to go in, what to do. And we went through, just some bullet points as to what to focus on, creating yourself a vision board and making sure that you encourage yourself and that you have the foundation, the right foundation. So if anything happens, you are able to go back and see what piece was missing or what you didn't do or whatever it was that you overlooked in your plan for whatever you're doing and that you got stuck in. So thank you so much for jumping in and for coming in the live tonight. Okay. Let's see, I got one more question for you guys. Gotta run. Thanks for a great chat. Awesome works. Thank you so much, Leslie. I'll send you an email in JCM. I'll send you a message over there so we can connect and do something in the future. Okay. Thank you so much for coming by. And Kim Haley is saying hello. Haley is saying, hi, Kim. Haley's over there doing her thing. Okay. Yes, plan in place, then execute with the goal in view, and definitely revisit the mile markers. That way you, I hate that it doesn't show up all the way. That way you go, you can tweak and go again. That's true. And that's a good to have it in place, because there's sometimes things are going to change and new things are going to pop up, right? I didn't know the world of YouTube was like this. I didn't know that I had to do so much. So now I'm going back to the basics. Why did I start it? Make sure all those things are in place, and then putting that together, continue to have it in the foundation set so nothing changes and the vision is still clear to me. Why I'm here is to inspire, motivate anyone that's in there, that's having struggle within their life, wherever they are in their life, to bring them to that next stage so that they can get to the celebration stage. And that's why confetti is so important to me, because I want everybody to celebrate. I want everybody to have a celebration. I want everybody to graduate from, I want everybody to graduate and be able to celebrate. Something is not going right here. Oh, wow. All this time, guys. All this time, that what was happening. Okay, now I got it. Got it now. And get to that celebration stage. So that's my goal, is to inspire, motivate anyone that's in a stage in their life where they feel like they are not in the place that they want to be and they are ready to transition over to the celebration stage. So confetti, confetti, confetti for everybody, okay? Because we're gonna all get there, okay? There are a few things that I need to buy, like a ring light and headphones. CJ, you can get those things on Amazon, good prices. And the regular headphones can work. Regular headphone can work. And sometimes Walmart even have ring light, but I don't know what type you want. So I do use one. I think it's on my on YouTube somewhere. A ring light that I got from Amazon, and it works great. It works pretty good. So you can get them at Walmart as well. But there's one on there on Amazon as well. So that is that. Okay, so the next question that I have is, what are your strategies? What strategies do you use, right? What strategies do you plan on using in order to keep that vision alive, stay on track, and do not get into that stuck stage? What are the strategies that you will use? And the first one is to make sure, like Corey just said, execute your plan and revisit the mile markers, right? So going back to the basics, write it out and make sure that it's plain. Make sure that it's plain and it's clear as day. Okay, that's the first thing. Make sure it's clear, as there's no room for misunderstandings or I'm not sure. Heather keeps asking me, she look at my channel, Sam, I don't know who this for. I don't know who this is for. I know it's motivation, inspiration, but it needs to be clear. I need to be able to look at this channel and say this channel is for John or Mary or Lou, or she knows specific people that I'm targeting. So that is something that I need to make sure that it's plain. And anything in your life, you want to make sure that whatever you're doing is clear to you what you're doing, right? So that's a first strategy that you need to make sure you have in place, is write it down. Make sure that it's plain and you understand it. Okay, and most of the time you have to take time out and re-examine everything. Take the time out to re-examine what exactly it is that you are doing. Hi Kim. Yes, Kim is in the house. So that is my little talk for tonight, guys. Going back to the basics. Oh my gosh, really? I wrote a chorus. CJ, can you sing it for me tomorrow night when you come on Ashley's stream? Can you make sure you have that chorus to sing, because I won't hear it, and I don't have I'm not on StreamYard tonight, so I can't bring you in to sing for us. But tomorrow night, keep your chorus so you can come and sing on Ash stream. So that is it for tonight for my quick talk. I am working on some new things for this channel, just making it a little bit more clear. We're gonna do the inspiration, but before I do, I'll jump in, talk a little bit about, let's jump into it. Where is it? All right. So, guys, I already know I said a little bit about it earlier for the hashtag. The 30th is when I'm going to do the drawing. So far I got a new one in there today from Leslie, Inspiration Nation, and I got to add that on here. So I'll be adding that. And then we're going to be doing a drawing on Tuesday. I think Tuesday 30th, guys. If Tuesday 30th, then that's when we're doing it. And then there's going to be a prize. So please come back for that on Tuesday. Also, I do have a segment that I try to do every time I get someone for Think Big Inspiration. It's basically where if you have a organization, a nonprofit, a business, or anything that you are doing that you would like to talk about it or make it public, or, you know, share it with my audience, I would love to have you on. Anything that shows that you're doing something good in the community, something big in the community, and you are, you know, making strides to do good work. I have a nonprofit and I do Thanksgiving dinners. I do, I'm doing a back to school drive, not a back to school drive, Sam, what is it? Toy drive for the holidays. And I did Thanksgiving last year. So this year I'm doing a toy drive and Thanksgiving again for families that, you know, give a turkey meal, a full meal for Thanksgiving. Families that can't, of course, afford it. So if anybody has anything like that, you may have a different, you know, cancer walk or anything like that, you want to come on and talk about it, I would love to have you on to talk about it. You can email info@inspiredbysamanthamatthews.com to be a part of that. For info, for interviews or collaboration, if you would like to do that as well, same email. And also I do prizes and giveaways weekly as well. And there's ways to support me by buying me, and I'm going to change that to buy me confetti. Buy me some confetti. Buy me coffee.com/Samantha M. You can check out that site as well and support me there. Or you can shop on my website, or you can subscribe and share my content. So thank you all so much. Thank you. Before I go, of course, I'm going to leave you guys with inspiration. I'm not gonna let you guys go without one, okay? And I literally did an hour tonight, even a little bit over an hour, a little bit under an hour tonight. That's good. So we're going to put a number in the chat. Let's do that. Let's put a number in the chat for anyone. Okay, let's go back to, we'll just go back to stream, because that's where it'll pop up, right? Then again, it probably was already there. Okay. Put a number in the chat for, I'll probably just do one anyway. So let's just pull one out for the inspiration, and then Okay. So the inspiration for tonight, it's coming from Philippians 4 verse 6. And it says, be careful for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. So be careful for nothing. So do not worry about anything. Do not have that anxiety that we always have as humans, right? The worry, the fear, complaint. Don't do it. Don't do it. Anything that you're doing, whatever it is that you're doing, by prayer and supplication, you pray to God, right? And then when you pray and you ask for things, right? You pray, you ask for things, you must give thanks. And I remember the other day I was, I don't remember what I was listening to, and someone was talking about when they pray and ask God for something, they thank God until God delivers. They thank Him until that situation is handled, or that situation is taken care of. They don't just thank Him one day and then they're gone. They keep thanking Him until God answers that situation. So you want to always have Thanksgiving. Always want to be thankful for, and do it in advance. You don't have to wait till He answers it. You do it the minute you ask Him. Thank you, Lord, for answering that prayer, because I know that you're going to do it, and that's your faith talk, and you know that He's going to answer it. So with Thanksgiving, you let your request be made known to Him. So it doesn't matter what you're going through. Always make sure that you pray, ask, and give thanks. And give thanks until He answers what it is that you are asking for. Dang, I was washing dishes and couldn't add another 3. Oh, you want me? I can do 2 more. Of course, I can do 2 more. I'll do 2 more. Corey, no problem. I'll do 2 more. So we did 1, and this one says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And that's Psalms 138:7. I can do all things. Okay. Where did I put that one? Did I put it all the way too far? Let's see if I can find the one I just did, which I should remember. Pray, supplication, you ask, and then you give thanks. And then this one says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So there's nothing that you cannot do. And that's just basically just say it over. There's nothing that I cannot do because God gives me strength. So therefore, there's no worry. There's no stuck. There's no feeling stuck, feeling like you don't know where because you have gone, and this is the foundation, guys, right? This is the foundation. I talked about that. This is the creator. This is the one this is where it all started. This is the foundation. So if your foundation is good, solid rock, there's no way that you're not going to be able to do all the things that you want to do. So that's number 2. And then the last one for Corey and Laquita, teach me to do thy will, for thou art my God. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. Lead me into the land of uprightness. You want to teach me to do thy will, for thou art my God. Thy spirit is good. Lead me into the land of uprightness. And a lot of times we're not able to do anything, and we get to that stuck place because we are not being led. We're trying to do it on our own. And if we're not being led by the right spirit, because there are some spirits out there that's not right. If we're not being led by the right spirit, then we will not be able to continue. We'll not be able to reach the goals that we want to reach because we're doing it for all the wrong reasons. talked about another live stream the other day too. You're doing it for the all right reason. You're not being honest with yourself. So if you're true to yourself, you're honest with yourself, allow him to lead you, and I'm sure you will, whatever it is in your life that you're doing, you will definitely be able to overcome and get through it. And don't feel stuck and get all, you know, because you're doing the right things. And Kim is saying hi to everybody. So hello everyone. So thank you guys so much for always rocking with me, and for always watching. I love you watching too, Haley, and always rocking with me and stopping by. And she corrected herself because I know she was coming with it. And I'll pop it up once it comes up. Watching. Good job, Haley. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you like watching me, baby. So thank you guys all so much for being here tonight, and I will see you guys back on Thursday night at 8:30, same time, same place. And please do not forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, and so you can get more inspirational videos, live streams. I love connecting with you guys, so I love to do the live streams with you guys. So definitely I will see you guys on Thursday. Hey again, CJ. See you again on Thursday. And it's been an hour, so that's really good. I kept it right at an hour tonight, so I won't keep you guys too long. Yes, this is cool to watch. Always good stuff. Thank you so much for coming in, guys, and watching and listening to me ramble, right? I will sing if you can. I will sing, but not right now, CJ. Why does CJ like to play with me, Ash? Right? Why does CJ like to play? CJ, what are you drinking? And I'm drinking cocoa. I don't know what that is, CJ, but if it's good, that's good. But you can sing tomorrow night. We'll wait for you to sing tomorrow night. Don't go. We have to go, CJ. Everybody say good night, CJ. Good night, CJ. So thank you guys for coming on, and I will see you guys on Thursday. Okay. Now is where I get funny. Okay, CJ. Have a good night, everyone.